Let's get straight to it. Today's video is going to be about how you cannot be a slave to your own desires. People always try to make justifications for the things they buy or the things that their desires, not necessarily just purchasing, but they always make justifications to make themselves feel better about the decision they made, knowing that they low-key messing up. And I kind of already spoiled it, but so purchases is one of the main things that people kind of get addicted to. It's like a trap. Consumerism is one of the biggest traps. If you haven't noticed already, I'm gonna need you to wake up, dog, because it is very real. Like, you can't go anywhere without somebody trying to sell you something, and then nowadays with like the marketing gimmicks and like the unique methods of you trying to sell you something, it's very easy for you to just keep swiping your credit card, and sooner or later you're gonna realize you will not be able to get anywhere in life if you continue to let these desires get the best of you. And for example, you see it on social media all the time, like on TikTok. I know they have like the TikTok shop. The stuff they got on there is dirt cheap, like dumbass cheap for no reason. Like, you can literally get the craziest thing. You can get like a knockoff version of a PlayStation controller or some Tom Ford cologne. I just showed the secret sauce, by the way. It's kind of messed up, but damn. But yeah, they got stuff like that on there for like $1. So, and then like with like the marketing gimmicks, the way they try and like get to you, appeal to like a younger audience, like the Gen Z people who are always on TikTok trying to buy stuff that they don't need, that they know they don't need. It's very easy to get you hooked and trapped, and you always thinking you need the next thing. But at the end of the day, you just need to have some sort of discipline for yourself, and it's not always just. Actually, I don't even know, because I would mainly say that like all the stuff that we have desires for cost money, except for like lust, love, relationships, all that stuff. But for the most part, a lot of our desires, it's gonna cost you like literally cost you money to do it. And like I said, we've always made justifications for it, but that's just BS, dog. Like, people be telling themselves like, oh, I got an A on my test, I deserve a sweet treat, knowing you're supposed to be on a diet, or oh, I've been it's my birthday month. It's the 1st of September. Nigga, your birthday's not till September like 19th. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, I deserve a treat right now. Like, oh, it's a hot day. Let me go get all this ice cream. Like, you don't need that, bro. You don't need that. And that's why I keep like going back to it, because that's one of the main things that we really find ourselves getting stuck on. And for me personally, I would say I would gravitate more towards like clothes and stuff. I always felt the need to like get new clothes. And I had to, it got to a point where I had to just like start unadding a lot of Instagram accounts that I follow, because they was always selling me some stuff, and it was so clean. It was so hard, I swear to God. But it got to a point where it was like there were so many accounts I was following, and they all each individually had something that I wanted. But then like, you got to think about how like that looks on you. Like, you know how easily influenced you are. You don't want to be a person who's so easily influenced, where it's like it doesn't take much work for you to be like in a trance, like you low-key hypnotized off of little shit that you don't need, bruh. And like back to the clothes thing, like, yeah, like this brand was selling some clean ass like denim jeans. This one had like a this account had like a crazy ass hoodie. This one had a different garment. This one had some shoes. They had all these things where it's like, oh, I need this and that. And then sooner or later you're gonna be in a house full of stuff that you don't care about, because it's never gonna be enough. That's the main point I'm trying to get at. It'll never be enough. Like, you let these little thoughts get to your head and get the best of you, and you feel satisfied. You get that dopamine boost where it's like, oh, you got something, you bought something, and the anticipation of you waiting for it to come in the mail. You're getting alerts every 2 days. You're getting emails saying your package was delivered, or your package is en route, your package has been shipped, and it's just a good feeling. Like, it's like you're waiting on a present. But dog, you have no idea what that does to you, man. The consumerism is seriously getting the best of us. And right now, we are not in a position to be doing that, because everything is dumbass expensive for no reason. Like, it is ridiculous. We need to be in a mindset of like, we don't need it. Like, that was another point I was going to make. Like, it's always going to be there. Excuse me. It's always going to be there, dog. And we really got to understand that, like, you're not missing out, man. That was a different video I was going to make, but it leads into this. Like, FOMO, I swear to God, dude, FOMO will literally be the death of you. Like, it will take over so easily, so quick. It's like the symbiote suit. It will literally take over your body and like start like manipulating you like a puppet. Like, it will literally have you looking like a puppet, because you just can't seem to say no. And like you always need to feel like you got to keep up with the Joneses. You got to always be just keeping up, dog. And it's like, and it also goes back to being content with yourself. If you know, like, look, I'm chilling. Like, I've really taken a break on buying any sort of clothes. I don't need anything, especially because it's like 107 degrees, by the way. So half the clothes I got are like hoodies and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. So I don't need to be wearing anything. And I know you say, but you wearing a hoodie and a beanie right now. First of all, mind your business. Secondly, my AC's on, so it's a little chilly in here. You know what I'm saying? But once I step outside, it's gonna be 107. It's like 10 o'clock right now, so it's still hot. That's crazy. But like, yeah, dog, it's always gonna be there. Like, understanding that, like, if you don't get it now, it's like it's not gonna be the end of the world, and you don't realize it until like it actually goes away. Like, let's say you actually miss a drop. Like, let's say Supreme drops something right now. They drop a basic box logo tee, and unfortunately, I don't get it because I lose to the bots, right? And now, before I even enter the drawing, I'm like, oh man, I really wanted that Supreme shirt. Like, I really wanted it. Like, man, oh my God, I'm all sad, blah, blah, blah. A couple months go by, you're still doing your everyday, day-to-day basis, and you still don't have it, and you realize, oh, I actually don't even care about it no more. Like, I don't care, because it's always going to be something else you're going to want anyways, but it's up to you to literally have some sort of discipline to be like, I don't need that right now. Especially if some sort of financial goals to really help you get to the next point. Like, if if your rent is coming up, you got you saving up for a car / you're trying to maintain the car you have now. So like maintenance, like oil changes, you need new tires, you need gas in your car. There's so many other things that really need your attention, but you choose to let your desires get the best of you, dog. And like, that has got to stop. And I also want to mention how it's like literally one of the biggest representations of having a weak character. Going back to how you get so easily influenced, like how it's such a quick little thing, and it just changes the way, it changes how fast you unlock in. I don't even know how to say it. Like, it changes how fast you went from locked in to not locked in, because we all been through it. We all guilty of it. I am too. Or we was like, we make a purchase. So you ever make a purchase so bad where it's like, you know what? I can't do none of that. Like, I'm not buying anything else for the rest of the year. It's strictly just gas, rent, and food on the table. You ever done that so bad where it's like, I gotta really lock in, and then you start scrolling, you know what I'm saying? They selling the secret sauce, you know what I'm saying? The cologne for like the price of a cheeseburger. They try to really get you hooked. Oh, you can get this gaming chair for the price of a cheeseburger. Like, it's so cheap, you have to get it. Like, why do you not have one yet? And then you end up like, oh, it's fine. I get paid on Friday anyway. It'll be fine. Like, I'm not tripping. And then plus I got another bonus check from the fast fund. I got all this other stuff for blah, blah, blah. Like you see how quick you went from, I'm no more unnecessary purchases to now you start justifying why you need this gaming chair. Like, now you need a gaming chair? Really, bro? Like, you really need it right now? That's another thing. We convince ourselves we need it knowing we don't. But I don't know what it is. Like, it's a serious, like a mental illness, thinking you need the next big thing. Like, you always got to keep up. And sooner or later, you're going to realize your pockets cannot do that unless you're, like, making NBA money, which none of us are. So it's like, you got to really be like, yo, like, stop doing that shit. But, yeah, like, literally just willing to let a simple thought get the best of you is dangerous. And, like, even, like, with a diet, too, you'd be like, nah, you know what? I need to lock in. No sweet treats, no cinnamon buns, no fast food or nothing. And then you see a commercial or an ad about, like, a fat-ass cheeseburger, and now you going back to justifying that bad behavior because, oh, it's just one cheeseburger. I went on a walk this morning, so it kind of, like, cancels out. Oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just dumb. Like, that's just this silly-ass, like justifications to be like, it's okay for me to continue doing this, because guess what, you're gonna eat that cheeseburger and it may just be a small cheeseburger, but like that small habit enables you to continue even more bad habits. So now you're stuck in this rabbit hole again, and now you're back to square one, telling yourself, yo, we need to lock in. I'm not buying no more. I'm like, seriously, I'm just buying stuff that I genuinely need to survive. And then you go down that rabbit hole again when you continue to BS and not listen to yourself, which is another thing too. Like, if you can't even like listen to yourself, you can't even respect yourself, how do you expect other people to respect you? You don't even listen to the things you tell yourself. You tell yourself you're going to get up in the morning or go to the gym, get this work in, and then here it is, the morning comes, and now you like, I'll just go a couple hours later. I'm good. Like, you cannot expect You cannot expect respect from other people if you don't respect yourself. That's a fucking bar, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. I just made that up right now. That's a bar. But yeah, like small habits like that will dig you into a rabbit hole that you can't even get into or can't get out of it. And it, like, being able to understand it and grasp that mentality properly, it teaches discipline, which a lot of us do not have. Because like, if you can't even stick to telling yourself we gotta lock in, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, then like, how do you expect to do anything in life? Like, seriously, it's such a scary thing, because we all want to be successful. We all want $1 million in our account right now. But like, how do you actually plan on doing that? Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think that's on everyone's mind all the time. But like, if you want to actually have even the slightest taste of success, how do you expect to even like see or visualize that? And you can't even stick to like this. Like, with the stuff I'm explaining right now is like the fundamentals, the building blocks. So when you get to the highest of highest level, or level 1000, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you've already mastered the essentials. You've already mastered the simple mind games we play with ourselves, like not being a slave to your desires. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get up to that level, you'll be like, nah, the reason why I'm up here is because I wasn't letting dumb shit like this get the best of me. I wasn't going out buying weed and drinking liquor every day, going out partying every weekend, knowing I didn't need to. I didn't let FOMO get the best of me. I didn't let all these little silly ass ads and commercials get the best of me. Like, oh, look at this little flashy new gimmick I got. You need to buy this because it's cheaper than a pencil. Like, nah, I'm good, dog. I don't need that. You will like tell yourself and congratulate yourself, like, I didn't let that shit get the best of me. and then you'll be good. But yeah, dog, just have that in mind. I think that's one of the biggest, another big topic that I really been thinking about for a couple of days. I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but I didn't feel like what I wanted to say was strong enough until now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very easy to get caught in that trap. And I'm holding myself accountable too, especially with these videos. Like, now that I make these videos and I upload it and people know I make these videos, I can't just like upload it and then do something that goes against what I've been saying. I've been talking for 12 minutes and 30 seconds now. It'd be real embarrassing if I just went against everything I just said. People see me at school tomorrow with some new stuff, knowing that I don't need it, or buying a whole bunch of fast food. It's like, it's not like it's not like you guys hold me accountable, I hold myself accountable, and you should be doing the same, holding yourself accountable as well. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Don't be a slave to your desires. It's that simple. Be able to tell yourself no. It's gonna take time, just like everything else does. But really, just understand, like, do you actually want it, or do you want people to see that you got it? Like, that's all it really is. I'm going.